this corner.
Is the fire off?
No.
I don't even feel like doing it very energetic.
It's a very somber day.
Yeah.
Somber day. Fuck.
How y'all doing today, man? Welcome to the Go Show. Granted out all topics. Today we're switching to a different topic for you guys. We're not gonna talk sports today.
Ain't no sports to talk about anyway right now.
We're talking about this black skin that seems to be a target for whatever reason, man. Like, doesn't make sense, man.
It's been a target for a long time, man.
Definitely.
And from the looks of it, it don't seem like it's gonna stop. But checking in, Snoopy Chris, how y'all doing today?
Show out, man. Sorry, got a lot on my mind right now. I'm just gonna jump right into it. So, I did a little bit more research today. I'm always researching. I'm always looking up. Come to find out that Breonna Taylor officers still aren't arrested. And not only aren't they not arrested, they've issued out a warrant for her boyfriend because they're gonna go for probable cause for going in the house. If that ain't bullshit, what is bullshit? Like, make this make sense to me. Like, you come into the wrong house on a no-knock warrant.
From there, it shouldn't even go no further.
Then, mind you, wait, that's not even the worst part of the story. The worst part of the story, the house they meant to hit was 10 miles away.
10 miles.
10 miles away.
Not
Anybody
10
who
houses
runs,
down the street.
walks,
Like,
you know, 10 miles ain't simple. So, like, am I missing something here? Like, since when does being a black give you the fate that you have to die, basically, in some brutal way? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. We're all human, right? We all bleed the same color. We all have the same fucking skeleton under us, right? So, like, I understand we all got different personalities. We all look different. But at the end of the goddamn day, we all one person. So, like, make this make sense to me, you know? Caucasian people say this a lot. Well, they had a record, or if they would just comply, or if they would just do this. Well, let me throw a situation out here for you. Just recently, a guy didn't want to wear his mask when you have to. And instead of just putting on his mask, he decided to shoot an AK-47 at the police.
at the police.
And guess what happened?
Did they shoot him back?
He walked away unscathed. Like, make this make sense to me. But a guy who just happened to be trying to break up a fight, from clearly what I'm understanding in all the articles, ends up with 7 shots in his back in front of his kids.
Being a black man with a young daughter, I am petrified to even drive by myself with my child in the car. I'm already scared enough, just driving while black. But after hearing about the video, because I still refuse to watch it, I'm not.
You will not watch it.
I'm not.
I'm done watching these videos.
I've heard enough about it to basically visualize myself at this point. Walk into my car, my daughter being in the backseat, not getting shot by the police. Not by nobody else.
The police.
The people that's supposed to be protecting and serving.
7 times.
Right.
7 times.
So, at this
7
point,
times.
I'm beyond baffled by all of it. There's no real words that can be said behind it. I do commend everybody that is taking the stand, making sure that their voices are heard.
Word out to y'all. We appreciate y'all protests, especially to the ones who are protesting and trying to make sure the protests start and stay peaceful. We know what's really going on out in the streets. We know what's going on. We just gonna say it, like, keep doing what y'all doing. Keep make sure we get the word out there. I know we say we're gonna talk sports today, but shout out to the WNBA, and the NBA, and everybody else take a stand.
Yeah,
and all this police brutality.
Definite domino effect.
It has to come to an end at some point.
Definite domino effect.
It has to come to an end at some point. And you guys may not understand, oh, what is them sitting out? I gotta do anything. Apparently to them it means more to them than it does to you, and that's what matters the most. Them sitting out is potential for them to get fined, lose their check, all type of stuff. So for them to say, yo, I'm tired of this, I'm not gonna play. That right there should have you already looking like, yeah, man, maybe they really are tired. Maybe it's bigger than this.
Exactly. It's bigger than all of this. All of our favorite sports teams, sports athletes, favorite musician, whatever the case may be, is definitely bigger than that.
And it's not nothing new. That's the killer part. Like, I understand we went through slavery and all this, but slavery, I'm not gonna say bend over because it was just here not even 100 years ago. So like, I'm just gonna say we've been dealing with this for a very long time. And for a very long time, we've been patient, we've been peaceful, we've been understanding, we've been everything. We've been everything but heard. At what time do you hear us? At what point do you hear us? Like they said, well, maybe if you protest silently, you overlook us. We protest violently, we're savages. We don't say nothing at all, well, they don't
keep
care.
Doing it. Keep doing it. That's all that is.
Like, at what point do you guys actually start and look and say, you know what, guys? All lives actually do matter, not just our lives. The lives that keep dying constantly for no reason. What the hell is black on black crime? It amazes me that the only time you hear anything on anything crime is when it's black on black crime. You never hear Caucasian on Caucasian crime, Mexican on Mexican crime. You never hear anything like that. But you always hear black on black crime. That bothers me. Because at what point do you guys stop looking at us as complete and utter aliens?
It's glorified at that point. It's glorified for them.
I don't know if you guys noticed. Here, I got the last 6 years of black victims. It's definitely a lot bigger than this, a lot longer than this. I'm pretty sure I'm probably missing names from the years. Just look at that. You don't feel that's too many? Just look. Look at 22.
These are the ones we know of.
And these are the ones we know of. You don't feel that's too long. Like, as I said, at what point do you guys really stop? How can you say blue lives matter when it's an occupation? So blue lives matter over black lives when we didn't choose to be black as a job. This is our goddamn lifestyle. We can't wake up and go, hey, I want to go join this style today. Now, red lives matter. That's not how life works at all. I'm never saying a cop life doesn't matter, but your life does not matter more than mine. Your life does not matter more than mine. Matters not more than the next person or the person behind you. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all fear for y'all life. Y'all walk up to our cars with guns, tasers, batons, dogs, all of this. And you fear for your life? But I gotta remain calm under pressure as you sitting here with your gun in my face. Like I said, I've been doing the research.
It's an uphill battle. It's gonna continue to be an uphill battle.
Forever. And it starts with our governors, first of all.
Please vote.
Because you guys are the ones who police our policers. So, with that being said, as he said,
no accountability held.
Please vote. If you don't believe in voting big for the big elections, I'm telling you, them local elections mean everything. Vote then. Get your word out then. Because if you don't, this shit gonna keep happening. And that's facts. If you don't believe me, go do the research, man. Go do the research. I got another topic I want to talk about, though. So with all this police brutality going on, it made me wonder, what are the requirements to become an officer, right? So here I am doing research, and everywhere I look up, it says it takes at least 4 to 6 years to become a cop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it seem like these officers are getting out here way younger than that?
Because it is faster
way
than
quicker
that.
than that.
They letting them out on the force faster than that.
So like, where are you going through the hiring process, the application, the hiring process, police academy, and you just let them out? Because from my understanding, you have to have at least 2 years of education in college to be an officer.
No, I think they, at this point, hire niggas off the street.
So it's a regular job.
Yeah, it's a regular job. We can go sign up to be police right now.
It's a regular job. That's a hell of a requirement.
It takes more time and effort put in to be a barber than it does to become a police officer right now. So for me to want to cut your hair, give you a slight fade, taper, line you up, I gotta do at least.
You'll be traded way above the advanced officer, basically.
Right.
You know this.
For my certification and my, my letter of passing my cosmetology school, it would be longer time put in than it would be for me to go become a police officer.
So maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. So let me throw another one out there. So it takes a doctor how long to basically become a doctor, and we trust them with our lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cops comes in less 6 months to a year, and they're supposed to trust you with my life.
Yeah. My thing has always been their slogan, logo, whatever you want to call it. Protect and serve. Who are we protecting and who are we serving?
They protect themselves and serve the government. Because, like, they definitely not protecting citizens. They definitely not serving the citizens. And let's say, example, just recently, Toledo protest. I watched the cops shoot multiple peaceful protesters with tear gas and the little cork things for no reason, provoking violence in the crowd.
Yeah.
And did you think the governor spoke about that, said anything about that, did anything about that? Do you think anything happened to these officers who basically purposely provoked a peaceful protest? No, nobody says anything. You don't bat an eye until the protesters have enough of getting beat and abused for no reason.
And then they weren't peaceful anymore. It wasn't a peaceful protest to begin with, let them tell it.
Can I ask y'all something, man? You know, what is a peaceful protest? Is it when your team wins a championship and you want to go destroy the city? That's a peaceful protest? Or is it when your team loses and you actually destroy the city? Like, make this make sense to me, because, I don't understand it. How can you determine what a peaceful protest is when y'all destroying your cities over games you have no control over?
Even worse than that, though, like back to the police antagonizing the peaceful protests that we are trying to have. 17 years old, walking around with an AR-15.
With an AR-15. I don't know how much of this you read, but I heard he doesn't even live in that city or state. I heard his mom drove him up there because he's an aspiring cop.
But the fact of the matter is, this man shot 2 people.
3. He shot 3. 1 dead, 1 seriously injured, and 1 is going to be missing his arm or something like that. Like, 17-year-old.
17 is, I'm really at a loss for words with this shit.
Out-of-state citizen. 17.
He didn't even get tased.
And he walked right past the police when he did it. They didn't stop him.
Somebody said they gave that man some water at some point during the night.
I believe it. Don't forget when the dude shut up the church. They took him to Burger King.
It's a fight that's been fought for a long time. my grandfather and his father was fighting the same fight. And just waking up and reading the shit since I can't watch this shit no more. It's fucking me up for real.
It's the marijuana, guys. It's a good marijuana. It's good there.
Yeah, no Rona.
No Rona, okay?
That's a whole nother fugazi ass situation they got going on.
This is a great topic because as you see, I'm black as shit, right? Not only am I black, I'm a father of 4. 3 of them being black boys. I fear the day that I actually have to tell my kids that the cops are for fear. Like, my daughter already knows. She does not like, she is scared of the police because she's aware of everything that goes on right now and she's smart. And she's not the other side of the bunch. It's scary because I remember growing up, we played cops and robbers. Everybody wanted to be cops. These kids don't want to be cops no more. Why? Because of what y'all doing to the world. Y'all don't nobody look up to y'all as heroes no more. Because y'all villains. Y'all did that to yourselves. Y'all did that to yourselves. You guys were legit heroes growing up for my generation. I don't know, I can't really speak for anybody else, but for the 90 generation, everybody wanted, oh, I'm gonna grow up and be a detective. I'm gonna grow up and be a cop. I'm gonna grow up and do this. Something in the police field. Then here we are, 20, 30, when we could be getting out of the academy or getting into the academy and we seeing what you guys are really about. It's not for us.
No.
It's not us. It's not us. So why should we come be like, okay, here we go. So why should we come be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you my life. Let me come work for y'all and give you my life. It just doesn't make sense. Like I said, being a father of 3 black young men, that's scary. That's scary because, who knows, my kids could be walking home from practice, just walking to the store, minding their business, and the cop wants to be a dick because they're skin color.
Basically, if you ain't famous and you ain't known, they don't know you by name, see your face and be like, oh, that's okay. Even then, though. Like,
Even then, they don't care.
It's a possibility you are a target.
At that point, they're like, hey, we about to make an example out of you. You know, we're gonna do something good with this one. Like, it's sad. Like, it was a video that came out a couple years ago. Cop pulled over a Caucasian lady, and she was nervous. You could see her shaking and stuff. And he said, "You don't have a reason to be nervous. We only kill black people."
Hello. This is the Black EP. About to grab a black of mine and some black ink. Like fuck the cops who want our blacks in that backseat. Who wanna hit us with that black stick, shoot us with that black heat for no reason, not being black beat. I wrote this song cause I'm a black man, kiss my black feet. Bitches world will never be black free if you ask me. Look at all the black athletes on these NBA teams who won't start a black league. That's deep, I just want a black Jeep so I can take the roof off. As I swerve with my black queen, staring at the black sky, bumping black streets. See a star, that's me, this my fucking black dream. They say black lives matter, I say black lives better. Stick together and treat black lives better. Cause what we learning on that blackboard ain't for black boys. We just gotta teach them more and not just forget them. I'm trying to tell them I love being black. Cause I could cook good, got a black soul. But they tell me put on white clothes cause a hoodie made me look hood. When Mr. White Man, I only got a black coat I wore at my mother's funeral and can't put it on. Into the black man with the same problem at the interview. When you leave there, take that off, nigga, put this on. You're a black king, dawg. I like my woman that king cow. I swear them black queens so cold, but you only want a trap queen, whoa. And this ain't all about my black skin. I went to church, they said black means sin. They don't wanna let my black ass in. R.I.P. to Al Davis, I just wanna see the black team win.
Black bastard. Stink. Hate your black skin. Hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate black keys on the piano. My gums, cause they black. I hate Big Goldberg's lips. Hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Most of all, I hate that black ass Wesley Snipes.
Like, we know what's going on. Let's take over. We tired of the way stuff going. Let's get more black officers. Let's get more black judges. Let's get more black lawyers. Let's get more black business owners. Let's get a black city. Let's get a black state. Let's do this. So that we can't keep complaining about the way life is, especially if we're not willing to change something. At that point, you're just wasting breath. What are you willing to go out and do and change to ensure the change? Because me, I'm willing to go do whatever it takes to ensure the change. That's half the reason why I started this talk show. You feel me? So everybody can hear and know what's going on and hear outside of this media, like all the stuff the news feeding us, all that's CIA written, man. I don't want that stuff, bro. That's all a script. This stuff coming from me. This is coming from my heart. This is free. This real freedom of speech right here. Ain't nobody telling me you can't say that. I can say what I want to say.
We're gonna try.
And I'm gonna say what I want to say. I'm independent. Until my life matter, don't tell me what to do. That's just how that goes.
This shit is ridiculous, bro.
It definitely is ridiculous, man. It definitely is ridiculous. Like, how often do these officers get psyche valves? Do you guys do psyche valves and actually make sure these officers are at tip-top shape after a police involved shooting, and you just throw them back out on the streets? Like,
That's
there
too much
needs
work.
to be.
It's too much work for them. It sounds like too much work for them. Like, I don't know.
Pretty much anything that requires paperwork, you guys are
You'd be all right.
against, right? Oh, we kill it. We can just. It's another one bites the dust, basically. No paperwork, he's dead.
It's all about the big plan.
Don't worry about
with them,
that.
man. It's all about the big plan.
Big fucking plan, right?
They ain't worried about none of the small shit. Everybody's expendable and replaceable. That's why this shit going like this.
It's crazy, man. It definitely is. You got anything else you wanna get out about this topic, man?
I can't. Like, it ain't nothing we can do. Keep doing what we doing right now, protesting. We need change. Keep talking about it.
Like I said, we can't
Keep
keep
making
talking
them
about it.
uncomfortable about it.
Exactly, we gotta make them uncomfortable. And honestly, like I said, I feel that's what these athletes definitely just did, and made shit uncomfortable. So I was like, wait,
You motherfucking bosses and shit about to lose breathing.
like it's definitely gonna do something. Hopefully, this last event does something to wake up America, because it's crazy when ending racism needs a fight.
It's crazy, bro. We got 3 months. We got about 3 months till the polls open. Everything is available to be actually changed.
I told you, make sure y'all vote local, man. Check out who's gonna be out in them elections locally, man.
Do your research.
Do your research. Make sure you know who you voting for. Make sure
Right.
you know what you voting for.
And
man.
what they stand for.
Know exactly what they stand for. No hidden agendas. No big private companies telling them what, like, man.
No
Just make
puppets.
sure you
No
know.
puppets. Nigga, let's get
You
this
make
shit
sure you
changed,
know what you
man.
want, man, and you go and get it. That's
You
all
gotta
I'ma
make a
tell
change
y'all.
now. My kids can't grow up with this same shit.
I refuse. I won't be that guy. I can't be that guy. Don't try me.
Facts. Y'all want that smoke for real. That's a
Don't try me.
different story.
I'm just gonna tell you that, man. Talking about babies is a whole nother story, man. I'm not that guy. I'm a nice guy, though. I'll tell you that.
With that, man, I think we gonna go ahead and probably sign off. Smoke some more. Figure out what we about to eat. Might send y'all a couple videos on that too. Whipping some shit up in the kitchen, man. We got a lot of shit brewing, but
Got
today,
a lot of content coming for you guys. So it's gonna be a lot more than this, man. But this right here, this is it, though. Definitely.
Vote.
Make sure you give us some
change up.
like,
comment,
comment, subscribe, hit the ringer dinger. Yo, give us some topics to talk about, man. We don't mind doing quick little couple-minute videos, answering questions, speaking on topics, whatever you got. Just shoot us something, Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the ringer dinger, close the bar door on your way out.
See y'all next time, man.